interesting artwork. I haven't seen something like this really neat before. It's beautiful. That is a giant head. Okay. I was not expecting that. Like stares into your soul. My goodness. Okay. Alright. Ceremony. Very, very large. Large head. Okay. I was gonna say one units. Okay, perfect. Jump with space. Thank you. Just okay, I just have to walk towards the wall. I don't have to like anything to climb. Right. That was it. Crouch. Okay, for a second I thought gravity was a little wonky, but no, that was just because I jumped really far. Oh, okay, the diamonds with Sable. Got it. I was wondering what that was for. Let's see. I wonder why they all wear masks. I can feel G smiling behind her mask just as I know she can feel the teeth bearing grimace behind mine. I'm nervous and she's softly, sweetly amused. In her eyes, I probably have little to worry about. You know, you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable? Oh, I get to answer too? See, I know. I tell JD, JD. I tell JD that I know, but that hasn't quite sunk in yet. She chuckles. I promise you, Sable, you're fine. But I do know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you've started, and then you'll act like you've been doing it your whole life. Remember the first time you rode a bike? You wouldn't even let me put you on the seat. You were so afraid. Your hands were like little claws gripping onto me. I feel the memory in my fingers. But then I promised you it was going to be alright. I told you how much I had loved riding my bike as a young woman and how wonderful the wind felt through the fabric. Suddenly there you were. You sit down, you lean forward and put those grasping claws on the handles and you were off. I remember thinking, just watching you tear over the sand. Look at her, she can do whatever she wants. Ginny reaches out and places a hand on the edge of my mask. And so can you, Sable. Take a breath. I take a breath. I don't know where to start. JD's story warms me, but I feel too overwhelmed to let it settle. I tell her with a sigh that I don't know where to begin, and she chuckles. Well, I can help with that. You'll need to talk to Hilal and Driss. Driss should already have made the arrangements for your bike, and Hilal will share something, well, let's say useful as it is fun. I think I might suspect what JD's saying, but I stay quiet. After that, I suppose we'll see you off. What if I go the wrong way? Yeah. There are no wrong paths, Sable's only right ones. I'll be glad if you choose to stay with the Bexy, but truth be told, I'll be glad no matter what, so long as you're happy. Whatever you decide, you do so with my blessing, so don't try using me as an excuse to come home early. She knows me. Now go speak with Halal, and I'll be there to see you off. And speak with Driss as well. I've told him to arrange your bike with Sizzo, but you know how he is. I have something to give you, a compass to help you on your journey. It's the same one I used in my gliding, an artifact, you might say. I take the device in my palm, it fits naturally there, perfectly weighted and crafted. Each component slides together with incredible, satisfying precision. Thank you. Well, that's very useful. Okay. Let's go here first. We're just gonna go first. I approach Halal, they give me an enthusiastic wave. I've always appreciated Halal's verve and vigor, and on a day like this, I'm ready to match it with a touch of nerves for balance. Sable, take this! Halal hands me a small round stone, and it nestles into my palm. I feel the warmth not borrowed from Halal's hands, but emanating from within. I rub my thumb over it and find it softly electric, like a static on cloth. What is it? I try to sound a little less confused than I am. Oh, Sable, you can't leave without it. What I've just given you is a gliding stone. What do you feel? I tell Halal what I feel. Electricity. Then you're doing it right. What you feel in the stone is openness. I look at the stone, it seems quite closed. Gliding stones are vassals for the perpetual. They suck up its powers like little sponges and hold it there for you to channel. Right now it's empty or dormant, waiting for you to fill it up. How can I do this? Take it to the temple ruins at the edge of the canyon. You'll be able to activate it there. Halal claps their hands twice and it bobs a little. I appreciate their good mood at times like this. Come back to me once it's done. I want to hear all about it. As I'm about to leave, Halal stops me. Oh, you haven't gotten your bike yet, have you? It's a bit too far of a trek to the temple. So go see Driss. He's meant to get that ready for you, yes? I remember JD's words, and now, and tell Halal I'll go and see Driss. Oh, I didn't know I could search through things. It's kinda cool. I'll go back to see if I missed anything. You can climb up pretty high. Okay, I wonder if you take fall damage at any point. As she looks out across the landscape, Seki's shoulders sag a little. I wonder what she's thinking about. Something on your mind? Seki's voice is weakly incredulous. I don't know how she's done it. Ilaria is over there. I follow her gaze to a little speck in the distance, which I now understand is her daughter, Ilaria. Do you want me to go get her? No, she's fine, and I'll get her. She shrugs. Parenting. I suppose I'll know more about that when I'm older. Okay. That was cute. Oh my god, this is a lot taller than I thought it was going to be. I just wanted to see what's at the top. Sizzo looks busy. I should leave her to it. Okay. Goodbye, Sizzo. Whee! Okay, guess you don't take fall damage. Though I've told myself not to be too eager, it's all I can do not to race up to Driss. Driss is a camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately. But I now strongly suspect that he's been working on my bike in secret, perhaps an extra beautiful or has some custom feature. What will be its name, I wonder? How fast will it go? My legs feel sore, or will I get used to it? Driss turns with a bit of a start. Sable! Hello? Um, hello, how are you today? I'm well. I let it hang there for a moment, but I can't do it. I'm too keen. The words spill out. I asked Driss if he might sort of possibly maybe have a bike for me. Your bike? He yells like it's an idea he just had. Your bike, yes, of course, right, your bike, that bike. That I was meant to, that I prepared for you because today is your gliding, yes. Yes, of course, right, yes, yes, I do have that. My blood runs cold. Has he forgotten? By which I mean I arranged it for you in a, well, it's sort of a tutorial for you. A tutorial? Yes, exactly, a learning experience. You see, Sable, before one can own their own bike, they must prove they can ride a bike by taking a test ride on a different bike. I think about it, and I found that I've never heard of this part of the gliding, but Driss does seem earnest, sort of. So instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like you to try this bike. Test it. Driss gestures to the sand cutter at his side. It's quite old and a little shabby. A tester if I've ever seen one. I'll give it a go. Really? I mean, yes, good. Be gentle, though. This sand cutter's older than JD. You treat her with respect. Now ride the bike through the ring and back. And here's some advice for you, my young glider. Don't fall off. Okay, don't fall off the bike. Is it really that hard to stop it? Oh, I guess it is. My gosh. Gosh, it keeps pulling to the left, or I mean right. I wrote it. I returned to Driss, who sometimes has managed to come off guard despite knowing that I was coming. Sable, congratulations. How was your first pre-glide ride? Any strange rattles, unexplained hissing, small fires? What do you mean fires? Surely you'd notice if you were on a fire even a little bit. Was that a possibility? Well, obviously it didn't happen, so I think we're fine. Driss, is this bike dangerous? Well, he doesn't finish. Have you already been by Halal? I have. Am I not getting a bike? Well, you're getting the use of this sand cutter. That's something, eh? You can borrow it to run your little errands. My little errands. And Halal's got something to show you, too. Help out with more of that, mobility you're after. With my confidence in this exercise only lightly tarnished, I thank Driss very much for his help and his bike, and I depart for Halal. Up there, but he told me to go to a temple, which I think it's this way, or is the other way, I don't know. It's so interesting they actually did make the bike slow down when you go over hills and stuff. It's kind of cool. So how do I see my... There we go, okay. Activate the gliding sword on the altar. Speak to Halal and Driss, but I already spoke to Halal and Driss. So I'll go do this first. No, this one. over there, it's over here. I can't know which one. Check here first. I have a feeling it's on the other side of this canyon, not this way. Yeah, I think it's over here. Oh, there's power here. Interesting. I don't know if I was supposed to do that or not, but I did it. Okay, climb. Guess I can. Go pushes, can I make it? Oh, I did. Okay, cool. Okay. I don't think this is the devil, but I am very curious what this is. Okay. Can I come back around this way? Maybe. There's a lot of boats around. I just think I put myself down. Oh, I see. First. Guess I can. Ooh. Okay. That's nice. Let's see where this takes us. Nice. What is that? Egg? Oh! Offered up by chums when planting themselves into the ground, perfectly smooth and hard as a rock, these eggs seem to float with how light they are. There must be a good place to deliver these. Alrighty then. Yeah, no. Didn't let me. it's okay. I totally probably skipped a couple steps, but it's fine. Not sure why it took itself off, but yeah, I'm going the right way. Nice. Oh, I found another one. They remind me of those little things that you can find in Zelda, those little seed things. I don't know what they're called though. Mothman? Nice. Oh my goodness! Oh shoot. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. A little weird how the color's like sapped away. The stone thrums like the beat of a heart as I approach the altar. Am I afraid, exhilarated, or maybe this feels right? I am ready for Rowana to know me. I am ready to know myself. I feel her curiosity in this secret place. I know I am in her sight. Oh, there's the colors. space. In air. Yo, that's cool. That's pretty neat, actually. I wonder if we're to like recharge this done occasionally. I can even control how it glides too. It's pretty cool. So I guess it's the god. It's like Mothman. Can I just hold this indefinitely? Until I hit something? I think you can. I don't want to go past my sand thing. Alright, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go back. I still don't understand why they cover their faces. It usually makes sense that it's like sun exposure or anything like that because their skin's exposed, so... It's kind of fun. When I return down the law, it's clear they know what I've just experienced. They're excited on my behalf in a way that makes me miss them before I've even left. Isn't it incredible? How does it feel? Safe like a warm hug. I tell Halal that I feel most embraced by the perpetual, warm and safe in my own little bubble. They swoon. Oh, that's such a nice way of describing it. Halal's mood doesn't darken, but they sigh and let out a sorrow. You're very lucky, you know. I miss it so much, that feeling, just floating on the breeze. But I suppose it's best that it fades with age. Or else, I might never might have come back from my gliding. I'd just be out there heaving myself into chasms. I'll heave myself into chasms for you. That's what I like to hear. I know people manage to keep it up, but I don't know that I've got the time or practice as much as they do. It takes this really serious focus. Hello laughs even if there's a bit of regret in it. And I certainly haven't got that. I suppose the gliding wouldn't mean much if there's all gains and no losses. I think about that and decide that there is already too much loss in my mind to consider it much further. I'm saying goodbye to my clan, my family, my home, my childhood. To lose the perpetual is a sacrifice for another time. You're going to love it out there, Sable, even when you don't. My advice, try to have fun. There's a lot to be said about ritual and independence and all that out there, but the world's an easier place if you put joy first. I thank Halal for their advice and for their help, and tell them I'll miss them. It'll be over before you know it. A warning and a reassurance all at once. I say goodbye to Halal. Before I go, Halal gestures towards the tower. It seems Sizzle wants to see me before I leave. Okay. It's kind of cool. It's a very sweet conversation. Can I talk to JD again? JD greets me warmly. Hello, little glider. It's so strange getting called the head. Just trying to get used to it. She seems to really like her. Maybe I like it too. My little glider. That's just... Stairs we go. So many stairs. That's pretty. Okay. Sizzo is an outclanner to the Abexi, but I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall, and I think of her more as a kind of distant relation than any other outsider. Machinists, I'm told, are given their posts and by their training and their code must go where they are needed, but Sizzo has been among us so long, it's easy to forget it's an assignment first and foremost. As far as any of us are concerned, she is one of us. I think there is a perception among the other clans that the Abexi are quite insular, or that our designation of Abexi versus Outclanner suggested some nervous othering of those who are unlike us, but in practice such things are more the result of our nomadic nature. We seek to know who will travel with us and who we must leave behind, but we are all are welcome to join. I'm always pleased that Sizzo did. Sable, how do you do, clan child? I can only think of one thing. Better now that I'm getting a bike. So, I'm a little worried. Am I actually getting a bike? Sizzo has authority quality to her voice and it rumbles through her mask when she laughs. She's quite a serious person most days, and I'm almost torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her trouble. Yes, JD told me how excited you are, Sizzo sniffed. She also told me Drisk would be coming along to get your bike together, but I think he may have... I knew it. What? I hadn't meant to say it out loud, so I tell her I was just clearing my throat. I don't begrudge Drisk for his forgetfulness. Were I tasked with so many odds and ends, I might just be scattered. And besides, this will be good for you. I want you to scavenge the hoverbike parts for yourself. I'm making my own? No, you're not going to make your hoverbike. You're going to build your own hoverbike. What's the difference? To make suggest you're creating something, but your bike already exists. They simply haven't taken form yet. Here, take this. The navigator. You can use this to mark waypoints on your compass. It should be useful in finding old parts. Our bikes are reborn in the ruined ships and fragments spread apart. A good start will be the ship near camp. You'll find another at the Great Rock near the other side of the canyon, and another behind the old dam on the hill. Well, I actually found that one already. Use your navigator to mark down that as you need. You'll need to gather a control panel, a power supply, and a calibrator. Alright, I'll be back before you know it. Together we will create something new out of something old. Cool. Alright, well I'm gonna go there. And I need to go there. And that's it, because I did the other thing. That's neat. Alright, cool. Ship, but I noticed a blinking light flashing on the dashboard of the cockpit. Push button! A voice crackles from the machinery in front of me. It sounds like a recording, barely audible. Stop messing about with those buttons, you absolute idiot. Sorry, Raymond. Concentrate. I don't think I have to remind you how much work it was to get this far. We're almost there. Alright, let's see if that old machinist told us holds up. If not, they'll be hell to pay. Hear the sound of mechanical adjustments being made. 3 clicks. Buttons being pressed, perhaps? Okay, when I push the orange thing, pull that level hard. Yes, Ramen. The sound of a click and the sound of a grunt before a snapping sound. Oh no. On Rohana's mask, not that hard. You've torn it out. Suddenly the speakers are filled with static, and a low rumble as it gradually decreases in pitch. And the sounds of someone cheering. It worked, we're flying! More cheering. The sound of someone dancing. Okay, let's focus. This thing is moving fast. We need to slow it down a bit. How do we do that, Raymond? Let me check the machinist notes. A long pause, rumbling static that started playing when the ship took off in cruise's pitch. Raymond, the lever, Toma, the one you just ripped out. We're going too fast. We're gonna crash. We need to. The recording shuts off. Oh, that's kind of sad. No, I don't need to push it again. On the other side. Kid? Are you looking for a calibrator? I'm immediately on guard. Seima has always been a mischief maker, and I take tremendous pleasure in tormenting me. In theory, I am older, more experienced, and should be able to withstand it. In practice, you won't find it here. I put in it. You'll never find it. Never, never. She never fails to get me. May I please have it? I decide to be gentle and ask her, may I please have it? May I please have it? She mimics me terribly, all high and screechy. Despite my pathetic efforts, I seethe. Oh well, too bad. Maybe you'll find it on your own, but I don't think so. Samia laughs off my irritation, but I'm not going to give her the satisfaction. I cross my arms and try to effect a change. I'll give you the calibrator. I put out my hand, I'm proud of myself for standing tall before Samia. If you give me some beetles, that's a fair trade, isn't it? Something you want for something I want. I try to decide if it's more mature to push her over and steal the calibrator or to make antiquities. But then I simply stifle a sigh and shake her little hand. Perhaps some of the adults in the camp know where I can find some. Okay. Let's see. Ask around camp for how to catch beetles. Bottle for the colors of the Amexi red bike. Sweet. Let's see. Last, I'm assuming it's my grandma. Do you know where I could find some beetles, or do I know about Samia's hiding place? You know what? I know she spends a lot of time. You might kind of look down there. Yeah, I already looked down there though. Tell you what, I'll tell you when you get back. There's a protest, whatever you want. No one's well surprised. But I did meet some crystal farmers once. Crystal farmers. And that's all I say about that. You should better get going. Okay, tell me about the beetles. Where can I find beetles? There's a nest of beetles just east of here. You can't just walk up to one and catch it though. There's some seeds growing on the rocks outside of the nest. Drop a seed on the floor and the beetles start eating it and then you sneak up and grab it. Alrighty then. Okay. So the beetles, she said, are to the east. Wouldn't they be that way? Hold on. Let's see. Well, I looked in the cave and I actually didn't see anything in the cave, so. So just down there. I mean, I'll check again, but. Maybe now it'll populate that I've talked to Grandma. How is it that Sable manages to contain so much chaos in such a little form? Even now there's something troublesome being dreamed up behind the mask, I know it. I don't think the parts... Oh, wait. Ah, okay. It isn't here. I walked right by it the first time. She shrieks when she sees the caliber in my hand and bursts into tears under her mask. Oh, okay, that's kind of sad. You'll leave the guy gliding and you'll never come back, just like Yara did. Don't you miss her too? You were her friend before she left. I miss her too. There's been a letter here and there, but it was always up to us rather than me. I'm not bitter, but I hope not to be like that. Please don't go. I tell Simon not to worry, and I'll be back sooner than she knows. I'm sure she pouts behind the mask. And I add that if I'm not back sooner than she knows, then she'll be ready for the gliding by then, and she can come bother me herself. Promise? I say yes. Good, then I suppose I can come and see you off. I thank her, and say goodbye for now. Okay, so where do we go? The other one. Okay, how do I... Place marker. But like I have a marker there, so remove marker. Perfect, okay. That's all I needed to do. I do wish this was a little bit faster. It's okay. Charge. Now I can go. This is stamina recharges pretty quick. No, let's just go that way. Okay. I didn't jump. The music is really pretty. Oh, nice. Pretty sure these crows are here to like mark the way for where to go. Just keep seeing them. There it is. Whee! Cool. A cache of 100 cuts made from metal harvested from crashed ships. They have holes punched through the middle where a rope can be slid through for easy, convenient transport. Oh, cuts is money. Okay. That's cool. Sure, I got everything. Sleep again. Come on. There you go. Oh, okay. Can never imagine trying to run upstairs. Alright, I return to Sizzo with the parts, and it's as she waves me over that I feel a pang of sadness in my chest. When will I see her once I'm gone? Well done, Sable. Yes, this is everything we need. Are you ready to assemble a bike of your own? I'm ready. I'm ready. Promotion. I'm ready. Promotion. Sizzo relaxes in the workshop. It isn't that she's particularly rigid or anxious ordinarily, but there's a certain calm beauty that one only truly appreciates when Sizzo is in her element. I wonder if this is the way it is for all machinists. What you must understand, Sable, is that the components you acquired, they fit together. Not by chance, not by effort, not by nature. They belong to her. They have always belonged to her. All we are doing is assembling her from what she has already been. I nod and feel a soft buzzing behind my ears. Among my clan, we believe that machines have names held for ages, like deep secrets unheard by those unequipped to listen. We will find this one's name together. Okay. Lighting bike wings. Booster. That's cool. Can I make it a different color? I wonder later, because I didn't find that dye. Listen. Sizzo tilts her head a moment, listening to it closer. Simoon. All at once, I know the Hyperrex name. Simoon. I say it in a whisper and let Sizzo know. Simoon. Simoon. Well done, Sable. What does it mean? Sizzo looks entirely serious. The bite, to my endearing surprise, is nothing, even when I lean close. I tell Simoon that I'm eager to know her better, and that Sizzo looks quite proud of the both of us. You are ready for the gliding. May the gods be on your favorite. An odd blessing, perhaps, but Sizzo has prone to such things, and I can read her tone was meant quite sweetly. You must learn to listen to Simoon, to care for her. Seek out my fellow machinists on your travels, Sable. They will teach you the art of machine whispering. Oh, and here, take this. This is a machinist badge. You make plenty of my ilk on your gliding. Show them your worth, and they'll give you more badges. I think Sizzo twice for good measure, then give a bow. I'm ready. Sable, the cartographer's landed his balloon while you were away. You should go speak to him to see if you can get a map. I nod and begin to go, but Judy just stirs me back with something in my hand. Here's some money for your journey. Use it most wisely, and then a little unwisely when the mood strikes. It's good to know the value of money, but you never truly want to be ruled by it. I thank JD profusely and head on my way. Oh shoot. Photographer? So he's up here. Oh no, he's up there. Alara, how did you get the little children of fear? Okay. So cute. It's got the creepiest mask. I approached the cartographer. Ah, greetings, child. I saw you looking longingly at my great balloon. Quite a piece of work, isn't she? She really is. I nod enthusiastically. It really is an impressive vessel. However nervous I get imagining being up there all alone. I wonder if anyone's ever fallen off of one. Best not to ask. Well, good to meet you. And, oh, I should introduce myself. I'm Jordan. I'm Sable. Suppose if you come all this way to see me, it's probably after map A, Sable? I would love a map. Of course you would. That'll be 50 cuts. I'll buy that map. Yes. Confirm. I think Jordan for the your map, and it's all this vast possibilities. Look at your gliding. Sure, I knew this is always what photography was for me, but I spent a little extra time out there to enjoy the world. Speaking of, keep an eye on the skies. I have plenty of my colleagues out there, and they'll have more maps to sell. I think Jordan. Bye-bye. Ah, sweet, now I can fast travel. Oh, that's awesome. Oh wow, you can zoom in so much. And I can add markers and stuff how you do the other way. That's nice. Ah, cool. I return to Jade with new lightness, and it makes the weight of my departure feel heavier. What a strange day. Sable, is that a badge you've got there? Sizzle gave it to me. I take the badge and hold it closer for that examination. So close, in fact, that JD chuckles and takes a small step back. Sizzle must have really felt like you earned it. Well done. I even bow thanks. Well, Sable, if you keep this up, you'll be headed for the Mask Caster in no time. I try not to think about going to the Mask Caster, but it seems so impossibly far away. Imagine choosing what I will be. Imagine choosing what I'll be forever. I know what you're thinking, and don't worry about it. You'll get plenty of badges, and when you're out there, once you've got 3 alike, you could trade it in for a mask. But I don't feel like your first mask is your final choice. The gliding is about freedom and exploration. I suggest you claim as many masks as you wish. Only at your final ceremony will you be asked to choose one. How will I choose one? You'll have to feel it out. But when you know, you'll know. Now. The tone of her voice for now puts butterflies in the back of my stomach. With all this done, there's only one thing left. It's time then, isn't it? Time to walk through the face door at the Temple of Rona. There you will assemble your gliding masks and go. There are things I wish to convey to JD here despite the love and gratitude, fear and hope, and though I find myself unable to speak of any of it in words, I know she understands. Before you leave, child, I made you these. They are dyed with the traditional Abexi maroon. I hope they provide you great comfort out in the desert. When you leave today, you will no longer be Sable, clan child of the Abexi. You will simply be Sable, and the rest will come. But no matter what you are, no matter where your journey takes you, I will always know you. That's gonna make me cry. And I will see you again. I'm sorry, that like hits me hard because my parents said something similar to me. I don't know where my journey will end, but I know where it must begin, and I am ready. Oh my god, like that made me tear up. I can't. Alright. No crying on Mask Assembly Day! Probably should have taken say I probably should have taken the hover bike, but I don't think I have access to it technically yet. I hope I can design my own mask though. That'd be pretty cool. We shall see. It's so interesting how you go into these like places. The color kind of like washes away. Whoa, that was cool. Wow. Okay, that's super cool. Do I just have to, I guess, jump to here? Oh shoot. Oh! Okay. I guess not. I guess I'll just fall. Is there something I have to activate down here before I do this? No, I activated something. Okay. That's fine. Alright. Alright, the face opening up, I'm not gonna lie, that was really cool. Okay, if I go over there, I think there's a way up. Is there a fall again? I think I go like this. Yes. Okay. Alright. Very good. Alright, okay. I wasn't sure if I could move sideways or not while climbing. I hadn't tried that yet. It's interesting. And I just oh, I have to assemble a mask on it. Okay. So it's like multi-tier jumping puzzle. Alright. I hope as the game progresses, they like just give us more of an explanation for like why they wear masks. I understand based off the conversations with Grandma that they wear masks based off of their path they choose in life, I suppose, is the best way to put it. And that's what it symbolizes. So I guess it's almost like a status symbol, maybe. That's how they use them in view. I'm not sure. I can do it. That's the weird Mothman. Oh. Why is it on the mask? It's for me. Okay. It's so cool. I like it. They'll have smiles on their faces. The Bexy mask. Return to camp, which takes this way. Okay. Wait, I get fast travel now, can't I? Yes, please lay fast travel there. Is it empty? Did they all leave? I know they're nomads, but damn. That's harsh. Okay, logging in. Hello, Sable. JD's voice echoes strangely through the machine, yet still warms me. Well, Sable, this is it. By the time you hear this, we'll have gone. The gliding is a journey that must begin alone. Oh, that's so sad. There is a certain nuance lost in translation, and for that I am grateful. It would have been far too much to hear the cracks in her voice and not run weepily into her arms to stay forever. But I am ready, and I close my eyes and listen. But though you go by yourself, you are not without friends, you are not without family, you are not without love. These things you will always carry with you as you do your mask. And I know I am not supposed to do this, but if I were you, I might go to see Utari. They are the machinist at Burnt Oak Station and amongst Sizzo's closest friends. Utari is a good contact to have in one's gliding, and a fine way to get another machinist badge if you're so inclined. Only a suggestion though. As for us, I'll send another message once we've returned to the Ewer, so keep an eye out for post boxes, and try not to forget us. She takes a long breath, and I forget that things as easy as breathing would ever exist. The world is waiting, Sable. Good luck. So it's a little sad. It's a little sad. Did they leave her bike? Is she just gonna run the whole time? Called out. What am I calling out for? Is that my bike? I can call out to my bike? That's cool. I wonder, is there, oh, I can't change my clothes. Okay, I was wondering, I'm like, she gave me clothes. I'm like, is there a way for me to change them? How do I move over? Inventory? No. Follow quests. Where's my mouse? There we go. So, okay, so this is a child's mask. Most kids customize theirs for fun, but the traditional self-expression. Well, that's supposed to be a mask now. A Bexy glider top. Oh, that looks so pretty. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. And then can I use that? I guess I can't right now. Oh, alright. Still pretty cool. This is really cool. I look awesome. Alright. so much faster than the other one. It glides so much easier. I can't believe they just left. Like, I understand why, but, like, I can't believe they just left.
Come in to me, show us the way. I'm caught between the wind and parts of the unknown. A door between two worlds, a sight to see. It feels like everything is moving around me.
It's absolutely beautiful music.
Feels like it is moving in time.
Sable. Just saying. God, that was so pretty. Let's see. Oh, my map's expanding at least. Oops. So, let's see. Okay, let's go talk to Atari like was suggested. Oh, no, didn't mean to get off of it. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, it's this. My god. This way, I think. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I was trying to make sure it wasn't like behind me. A narrow stalk fig. My favorite fruit, apparently. Oh, wow. Guess I should have parked my ladder there, huh? Whoops. Machinist looks over at me. You're late. For what? For our meeting one another, you ought to have come here sooner. Yes, Machinist Foon. You know me, I do not know you, not yet. Perplexed, I wait for them to explain themselves, they seem to wait for the same. I really feel a hint of shame as I remember the times I have been late among the Abexi, the things I have slipped up doing. But I dismiss my doubts as I recall that I have no idea who the strange machinist is, so I ask them. My name is Utari. Of immediate relevance to you is that I am a friend of Sizzo. I asked if Sizzo alerted them of my impending arrival. Perhaps she looks out for me and sets waypoints and what oases along my guiding and comforting thought. No, 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 no. It was your hover bike. I heard it for the first time months ago, and felt the shape of its voice, of her voice, sorry. I tell Utari that it was not Simone they heard it for Sizzo, and I only built her a few days hence. They wave their hands in hurried dismissal. Does Sizzo teach you so little? The voices of our machines are eternal, more ancient than their forms, as I hear them, as I always have, and yours I thought would revisit me sooner, but here we are. Now let us speak of why you have come. Our needs converge at the top of the wind tower. Tell me more. Something has stopped the tower from working. I was hours away from going to see myself, but you and Simone have come after all. Go there and mend what is broken, or soothe what is hurt, and I will give you what you seek. Ask Atari if they know what I seek. I admit that I might not. A direction. I'll be waiting for you. Travel swiftly and safely. Alright then. Oh, I guess, yeah, I want to see if can I customize my bike? That's cool. Oh, this is how I can make it change colors. Oh, neat. Okay. Oh wait, but do I have to like click the color? No. No. Okay. I was wondering how to do that. That's so cool though. What? The top of what tower am I supposed to go to? It's not the turbine, so I should be able to fix by removing it. Okay. Is it talking about? I guess there's something out there, not down here. I guess. Oh god, I'm so resistant to this over. Whee. There's a photographer. That's where I'm supposed to go. Visit them soon though. After I do this, I'll go back. How far is this place? My goodness. Not there. You can see it at the top. stuck down there. It's okay. I think I can get up here. Maybe. Maybe not. Guess not. Well, it's just up here anyway, so that's fine. It's so interesting that I can, like, whistle to a glider and it'll come to me. But the machines, they are sentient. This? What's this? Well, this is the fire down there, right? Yeah, this is the fire. Okay. No, okay, this way. Yes, the roads lead the way. Yeah, this is the way I'm supposed to go. I was wondering if I could see inside that little room, but I guess not. What's down here? Not the way I was supposed to go. That's what's down here. Okay. Noted. Oh, maybe I was supposed to go this way. I don't know. Okay. There we go. Oh! Shit. Okay. Can I go in here? I can't. Oh, thank gosh. Okay. Very good, very good. Bouldering top. Much farther the handrails are lightweight and they fit the skier, great for scaling mountains that are more comfortable. That's cool. I want to see how it looks. That's pretty neat. Oh, I don't know. This is cool. I think I'm gonna keep the keep for now. That's all that was. Oh, I can't get up above that. Okay. Not supposed to be there. Okay. Right. Okay, I need to get stuck. There we go. Alright. Now I'm up. Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I see. Review. We can go this way. This might work better. There we go. Alright, 10 out of 10. Okay. Yes. All right. Okay. Awesome. Okay, maybe this far up. Cool. Oh. Wow, great throwing. Alright. Machinist top. How does this one look? That's also pretty cool. I think I like the rock one better. Out of the two options. Oh, I guess you could have platformed her on the back to do that. That's interesting. Hi, glider. Do I have a waypoint? Ibex Camp. Angler Hut. Burn Oak Station, yes. Utari greets you warmly. How may I help? Utari's delight is obvious, and I see it even in my approach. They radiate with energy. You did it! Thank you, and well done, both of you. Did you have much trouble? Not really. Of course not. And why would you? You are meant to do it. Now, for you, I won't say reward. Now, for what you're owed. I'll click on the badge. Udara produces a machinist badge holding out for me to take. You may have been late coming, but here you are, where you're meant to be. I give you this badge not only in recognition of where you have been and what you have done, but in honor of one of the many possibilities, that you may, if you choose, become one of us, who speak the unheard language of Simoon and her vast connections. This badge is but one, and you will need to earn more from others who carry them. But if and when you do, the caster will know what you have chosen, and you may wear the mask of machinists. I thank you, Atari, and tell them I have much to consider, but for the moment, I hear the faintest ringing in my left ear, a distant deep like the river below the sands. Listen. Well, Met Glider. Way to go to my clan. So you're familiar with their temperament. I suppose you are a Vexy. Say hello to Umar and JD for me. Well, Met Glider. What's in the glass vial? Oh, it's a color for a hover bike. It's right around because here. Hera takes some. That's cool. Thank you. I didn't realize I just talk to people who give me things. Looks like a knife. The guard before me stands, her posture shaped by duty, uniform weathered by years. Hello there, young glider. I'm nearly stirred by the force of her greeting, but her voice is comforting somehow, warm and welcoming. I greet her with the accidental enthusiasm of a traveler finding a friend. She smiles behind the mask, I think. I'll wait tonight to meet a fellow adventurer, especially now. How are you faring so far? You say that like it's a bad thing. It's a wonder to seize it all. You can spend your whole life wandering and still find more. I think about the balled up fabric and smoothed out rock that will make my next pillow, and many to come. My neck aches faintly at the thought of how many nights I will spend this way. It's possible I'm romanticizing a little. You see, I'm getting ready to leave for my second gliding. She reads the confusion on my silence. Did no one tell me of a second gliding? I suppose it isn't a real second gliding, but it's how I'm thinking about it. A chance to see the world again, and how it's changed. I'm an Esrine guard, you see, or I was an Esrine guard. As of 3 days ago, I'm officially retired. You should have seen the way the others looked at me. There's a laugh in her voice. All of them were so baffled to see me go, telling me how much I'd missed the big city. A few of them even felt sorry for me. Like, what would I do now that my life's purpose is complete? Can you imagine? I try to, but I barely muster the view of my purpose to start, let alone the end. I shake my head. I said thank you for all the strange condolences, but tomorrow marks the first time in decades that I'll wake up in the morning and have absolutely no idea what lies ahead. I've never been more excited. Don't get me wrong, I've loved my work. I even love the noise and the trouble of Asira. But I spent enough of my life standing around looking hard. It's time to explore. Her glee is infectious. I'd like to know where she's going. I'm headed to the Badlands, I think. I want to see the Bridge of the Betrayed. If you haven't already, you should definitely go and see it yourself. You want to go to the northern Badlands, southwest of here. I nod, trying to keep the direction in mind, and Elizabeth gives me a little tap. Maybe I'll see you there. Glider, welcome. See my wares. Yeah, well, sure. A beetle smoke pours out of the exhaust. Like, who's sure best to avoid to use this indoors here, people? It's kind of cool. Go bike wings. Scrapper bike engine. Till next time. Okay, cool. See if there's mail. Is there mail? Logging in. Hello, Sable. Unread messages. 0. Have a good day. Okay. Whoa. What is going on? The mask caster sits unmoving and silent. I can't tell if the mask caster is human or something else. I've heard about the mask casters in stories about the glidings before. Gliders should collect 3 badges of a set and bring them to the caster for whom the mask will cast. I should look out for some more badges. I lead the mask caster. Okay, well that would explain what that is. Actually, I want to customize my bike. Where's the color? It really, honestly, does not change the color at all. Same thing with these, like, it does not change the color. Okay. Alright. I think that's it for today. Thank you everyone for joining me in part 1 of Sable, and I hope to continue this series and to continue doing this playthrough